Legendary investor Michael Burry issues a big warning for investors, while at the same time, football star Cristiano Ronaldo makes a shock crypto announcement. What the heck is going on here? Also, another country is looking to make crypto into legal tender. Yeah, it's happening. Big story. Also, major Ethereum news, big time Polygon news, and no FTX news. Let's get it. Ethereum has turned deflationary, our first story. This means that there are currently more ETH tokens being burned than being created. We have had days of deflation. We have even had weeks of deflation before. But as this chart here shows, we are now seeing that the annual supply rate for Ethereum is well into the negative. As of November 11th, and looking at a 30-day time frame, 773,000 Ethereum were burned and only 603,000 tokens were issued. At this current rate, ETH supply is going down by about 0.15% per year. Since its fee burning mechanism came into effect, the Ethereum network has burned well over 2 million Ether coins. That's around 4 ETH per minute. Crazy stuff. More of that, please. Definitely bullish for Ethereum. But as for what this means for the price of Ethereum right now, well, that really depends on where we go from here with the current macro situation, with the contagion from the FTX collapse. Unfortunately, good news in a bear market is often overshadowed by fear and panic and all the rest of the stuff going on, so this is a long-term good story for Ethereum. Next, let's talk about Uniswap. Uniswap this week overtook Coinbase to become the second largest exchange trading Ethereum. So on November 14th, Uniswap processed $1.1 billion worth of ETH trades in a 24-hour period. This meant that Uniswap overtook Coinbase by almost double, which only saw around $600 million worth of Ethereum trading volume, and Uniswap was just behind BINANCE, which saw $1.9 billion in Ethereum trading volume. Now, the numbers have since fallen off a little, but the trend continues to hold up. And it's not just Ethereum trading volumes that have spiked on decentralized exchanges. We're seeing right across the decentralized trading space, there has been a big surge, $31 billion in crypto trades just since Tuesday of last week. Many exchanges doubling trading volumes almost overnight, including Curve Finance, which went from $700 million to $1.3 billion. Decentralized exchanges could be starting to replace the centralized exchange system as investors are realizing the risks and turning to DeFi after the big blow up at FTX. This is a good thing for crypto. Now let's talk about Polygon news. Nike has launched the beta version of its Web3 platform called Swoosh. Nike has said that they have plans to launch Polygon NFTs on the platform next year. Polygon just cannot stop nailing down massive, influential, critical partnerships. It's crazy. But this isn't Nike's first Web3 venture. They have already become one of the biggest adopters of Web3 in the fashion world. They acquired digital startup Artifact in 2021, and together they launched Crypto Kicks NFTs collection earlier this year. But the previous Nike and Artifact NFTs have been Ethereum NFTs, and they are now making the switch over to Polygon for its faster and it's cheaper transactions with Ethereum compatibility. Polygon has already made it very clear that they want to be at the forefront of Web3 adoption, so it's no surprise to see them partnering up with a brand like Nike. Now, before I get into talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, the country adopting crypto as legal tender, Michael Burry's latest warning, I just wanted to let you know about my weekly crypto investor newsletter. It's called Wealth Mastery. It's jam-packed full of alpha on altcoins, airdrops, NFTs, decentralized finance tutorials, market analysis. Join our 50,000 weekly readers by signing up using the link in the description for free. Now let's talk about football megastar Cristiano Ronaldo. BINANCE is set to launch the first in a series of NFT collections with football superstar Ronaldo. The first drop is launching on November 18th ahead of the World Cup. The collection will feature 7 animated statues of Ronaldo from iconic moments in his life. Each NFT rarity level will come with its own perks, including a personal message from Ronaldo, a virtual meet and greet, and autographed merchandise. Pretty cool. The collaboration is part of a multi-year deal to encourage Ronaldo's 500 million plus social media fans to join Web 3. This is awesome. This has really massive potential to drive adoption into crypto. We know how influential these big stars can be, and Ronaldo himself's been causing quite a stir over in the UK this week after appearing on Piers Morgan's talk show. Global Google searches have been off the charts for Ronaldo. He's an absolute PR machine, so pretty cool to see someone so influential coming in. Meanwhile, Tom Brady is somewhere quietly regretting partnering with FTX and not with BINANCE. By the way, in the wake of the FTX disaster, we're talking about some of the interesting things around it. 220,000 Bitcoin have been removed from cryptocurrency exchanges over the past 10 days. That's according to CoinGlass. As investors, of course, move their coins to self-custody. If you haven't already moved your coins off of centralized exchanges, do it now. Get it done, guys. We are still seeing those contagion risks spreading, right? So now is the time to be just a little bit paranoid about those counterparty risks that you might be taking with any centralized services. Now let's discuss the next country looking to make crypto into legal tender. So, looking to follow in El Salvador's steps, the Caribbean island nation of St. Kitts and Nevis is considering adopting Bitcoin Cash as legal tender. By the way, this is where St. Kitts is located on the map, and my reaction to this story is, are you ducking kidding me, man? Bitcoin freaking Cash, are you serious? Come on. You know, Roger Ver's definitely got to have something to do with this crap. Anyway, their prime minister spoke at the Bitcoin Cash conference last week, saying that he welcomes the opportunity to dialogue further, basically having a view of exploring future opportunities to engage in Bitcoin Cash mining in the island nation and making Bitcoin Cash into legal tender in St. Kitts and Nevis by March of 2023, which is pretty damn soon, by the way. He just said once our safeguards to our country and our people are guaranteed. Now, with the rollout of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank CBDC apparently not going super well, this could be the main motivator behind moving toward a Bitcoin-ish future, even if that future is Bitcoin Cash. Right idea, wrong blockchain of choice in my opinion. Let's hope they reconsider and just go for good old-fashioned Bitcoin. I think their prime minister needs a visit from the president of El Salvador, maybe Michael Saylor. Somebody get Michael Saylor on this, quick. Someone needs to teach him about the Lightning Network as well, that Lightning Network can fulfill the needs of this island nation. Now let's talk about the big story. Legendary investor Michael Burry has gone short again. So the big short investor, Michael Burry, he is going short and betting against the stock market in a big way. He said, "You have no idea how short I am right now," how much he's betting against the market. Burry, of course, said that in a deleted tweet earlier this week. He deletes all his tweets for some reason. Anyway, this suggests he still thinks the market has more downside to come. After initially warning investors back in May of this year, the S&P 500 might bottom at around 1,900 points. That's a 52% decline from its current level. But that has not stopped Michael Burry from expanding his portfolio anyway, as he hedges against any future downside that's still to come. So his hedge fund, Scion Asset Management, has actually expanded its stock holdings from just a single prison stock, pretty dark by the way, if everything's gonna go to crap, investing in prison stocks, but hey, I guess, anyway, moved up to 6 stocks at the end of September. Now this increased the value of the portfolio from around $3 million to $41 million. So that includes stuff like the Geo Group, the Q-Rate Retail, and Core Civic are the biggest stock picks that he's made. Burry also believes that gold will win big now the crypto market is so full of contagion. In a now deleted tweet, Burry wrote, "Long thought that the time for gold would be when crypto scandals merge into contagion." So is Burry right again? Well, if he is, then the implications for markets are pretty grim, to be honest. So hold on to your butts in that regard. But one thing to consider while you're holding on to your butt is that in the 6 months following a midterm election, that stocks usually pump. So the question is, will this time be different? Okay, that's it. Subscribe now. See you next time.